Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Logil. So, we've defeated the Austrians, and now we go on to defeating the Russians. I've already laid out the plan, but we need a lot of men invading Russia, don't we? Napoleon had, what did he have? 500,000 men or something like that he brought to attack Russia. And he lost a lot of them on the way. So I need a lot of men to attack Russia. Now, I had thought to bring maybe something like 1,000. But then someone in the comment section said that he brought 1,200. And so I had to beat him. And so I brought quite a few of them. Not all of them though I can field right now. There's probably gonna be an FPS drop here when I release the button and we take a look at the army I brought. There it is. My grand army. Although there's 600 of them missing. In total, I have brung with me something along the line of 2,130 men. Now, on this field, we have 1,410 troops. And as you might be able to tell, the FPS is quite bad at this point. We're down to about 10 frames per second because of all the troops here in my grand army. And I've decided to scale back a bit on the different types of units that I bring. First up here we got the Fusiliers. For some reason, just having too many in one unit makes them cluster there on the ends. Ah, it's down to 9 frames now. Then we got the Grenadiers. Then we got the Polish, Jägerschützen, and then in the end the Cuirassiers. Anyways, I wanted to see how many I could bring on here. I'll have to actually restart and reset the battle sizer because we can't fight battles at this rate because the FPS wouldn't make it watchable with such low FPS. Plus, you would imagine gunfire and stuff would make it even worse. But anyways, I wanted to show such a large army before we went ahead and did our invasion of Russia. One of the main problems, of course, is gonna be to feed them and the fact that not all of them gonna run away before we reach Moscow. But that's why we brought 2,000 of them, and hopefully we won't have to you know, abandon our plan. That we should just be able to go in a straight line directly for Moscow. Now I've shown you this. Let's go back to the campaign screen. Resume. There we have it. 2,130 men. We'll disable the cheat menu, which I need to use to be able to have the walk around options. We'll go from here, Allenstein, then we'll go directly for Grodno, then Minsk, then the military depot, then from the military depot, Moscow. Right, but first I need to go out of the game and come back in again, so I set the battle sizer to a reasonable limit. So, I'll see you in a second. Right, I'm back. Let's just check the food store before we go. We got a lot of fish, bread, and grain with us. Let's see, actually, we'll see the level. So right now I've got full stores, more or less. Just bought quite a lot of it. And let's see how much we will eat just on our way over to Grodno. So, let's kick off the invasion of Russia. Making our way forwards. The morale is gonna drop like a stone pretty quickly because I haven't changed anything there, so it's the normal one and it's not designed to... We just... daily training exercise is complete and the party totally gained 18,000 XP. Right, we outnumbered the enemy 10 to 1. Let's see how much food that went out. We got 5 slots here, another 5, so... and then 5, so 15, 16 slots of food. Now we may already have eaten quite a bit of it, but walking that way and we lose 16, then another 16, 16, dun, dun, dun. We're gonna have to make sure to stock up a lot of food. Right. Call out. I wonder if I can just say surrender. Surrender! No! We'll hold until we die of old age. Well then we shall assault you. Right. Lead your men in the assault. Last time... oh, we have the banners on. Let's remove them. Last time... oh yeah, I should have changed. Now we have like thousands of cuirassiers, don't we? Well, we got 100 of them. And then 100 fusiliers. This is gonna be troublesome. Well then. Last time there were two people complaining about how I set it up. My attack. But I thought it was brilliant. So I don't know what they were thinking about. They said it's something around I lost 140 men just setting up. But that 100, I lost sort of 200 entirely, and then we're talking just 200 casualties. Not all of them dead, of course. But in total, the total losses were that. So I'm not sure entirely if they even watched the episode. Because I thought it was brilliant. It was one of the best sieges I think I've had. Right. Well, the cuirassier is gonna get cut down quite badly, just like last time. But we gonna have to send them in because there's no going back now. We're gonna send the cuirassiers over onto the left side there. And we're gonna have them charge in. And then we're gonna bring up the fusiliers up to the front. And then everyone else just gonna has to stay back here while these guys move up. So the rest of the troops... Did everyone go now? Only a few of them should have gone. Did I make that wrong? Fusiliers, you will move there. Cuirassiers, you will move over there. There should be some Polish and stuff being in the back. I wish I had my horse so I could ride around with these amounts of people on the field. Can't really overview such a large contingent of troops, can you? Well, I guess actually the Fusiliers should be going in from here rather than going directly on the point. So let's switch them over here if we can. Ah, they're messing about now. No, let's continue. You're gonna have to go straight at it. Ah, they're all over the place. I'm not entirely sure what messes up the AI in sieges. But I guess we call in the cuirassiers to charge now to sort of try to cover the fusiliers while they get in order. Well, they have to move up a little bit more, the Fusiliers, so they get on that ridge. Like right there on that guy should be nice. Fusiliers! Fire at will! Right, now we're starting to inflict damage. Look at all those Casiers going in. Let's give those bloody Russians what for. The Fusiliers have taken heavy casualties. But the Cuirassiers are making it their way through the lines now. Keep going, soldiers! The Cuirassiers are not making as much of a headway as I thought they would. Well, they're very slow at cutting their way through the infantry. But they're making their way now, and it's giving the Fusiliers an easier time breaking through. But we've already lost almost 100 men. Some bloody Russian guardsmen charged out. Brave bastards, but it's not gonna fare them in the long run, is it? Fusiliers, I want you right here. Did we get reinforcements? No, we didn't. We should get it pretty soon, though. Is that enemies? Yes, it is. Gonna have to there we go. Now we got reinforcement. What did we get? We got grenadiers, more cuirassiers, a bit of the biggest support was the grenadiers that turned up. So we're gonna bring up the grenadiers, and they're gonna help us flank in here on the right. And we got some extra Fusiliers. See if we can get the Fusiliers in order. Taking too much damage up here. See if I can kill a few of them on my way out. He's got a bloody Christmas tree on his hat. We need to get the... I think we're gonna bring up the Jägerschützen as well. Ah, damn it. Get the Jägerschützen up here on the right as well. Oh, the Cuirassiers come again. Well, we can move you off to the right again, but we'll wait to send you in. Wanna get the Fusiliers in a nice line here before we move them up. And we want the Grenadiers to be able to come in here. Oh, that one's close. Fusiliers! Volley fire! Right, we're getting organized right now. Very good. Fusiliers, ready again. Fire! Right, Grenadiers, go in. Jägerschützen. Move in. No! God damn it. And now my troops are just standing there. Well, we have to retreat because I was wounded. Oh, we lost... Did we lose that many? Or did that just from the... That's terrible casualties. Just from that. But we have so many more troops that... It does not really matter, but it's not a good start. It's not a good start at all. Everyone will line up there. We got a bit of a better split this time around. I think what we'll do is we'll bring the Jägerschützen up front. They'll be able to harass the enemy from far distance up there. Make ready percent. Jägerschützen will also spread out a bit more. They'll go in triple rank. And they will spread out twice. Right. And they will have the cuirassiers ready to charge in behind them. The grenadiers will go on the left. Fusiliers will go on the right. And the rest will just stay there where they are until they receive ample amount of troops to be able to send up to the front. They hit, even though I'm all the way back here, they still managed to hit me. Oh yeah, part of recruiting more troops, the Polish have now a bit more variety within their ranks. So they got some light Polish infantry, which this might be. And they've got some grenadiers among their ranks. Right, let's see. How's it going up there? It's such a mess with everyone running everywhere, but we can have the Jägerschützen start firing at will. There we go. It's the bloody cavalry that's actually standing in the way of the Jägerschützen. Right, Fusiliers. Move into the flank. Grenadiers. Move into the flank. Right, throw the enemy off. Cuirassiers, charge. I think we need to advance the Jägerschützen. Jägerschützen needs to advance. And then we have the Grenadiers. Should fire at will over there. While they're getting into position right there. So they should fire and take those out until they get into that point. The Fusiliers are about ready. Fusiliers, fire! Boom! I like the sound of that. Let's go and take personal command of the Fusiliers. Fusiliers, are you ready again? Fire! Boom! Actually, we'll have them on. Let's put them on. No, let's see. Where is it? There we go. And then attack orders. Volley fire. And then fire it will. Boom! Oh. Kaboom! A lot more green. So it's going a lot better this time around. Ah, I guess it was only those troops that were in right now. Just the weight of of our army broke enough of them when we retreated. Even though we lost a lot. Whoa! We lost 20 wounded and then about 20 killed. Victory! And so this town falls to us, and we are able to recruit quite a bit of troops that we've saved. More flags, very nice. Ooh, some pants we stole. Although I can't eat them. Which means they're pretty darn useless to us. Right, first things first is food. We need a lot of food. Oh, we can't replace. Even if I buy every single piece of food, I can't replace all the ones we lost. And that's not gonna hold very long. We need to station a garrison here as well. The Fusiliers can almost all of them be upgraded to Volt Gears, but that's gonna cost quite a lot. Let's see. That would be what, 4,000. I do, however, have 100,000, so it wouldn't be that bad. But it's still pretty darn expensive. 40. Let's test this unit that's a bit smaller. See. That cost about 8,000. Oof, that was expensive. Let's see, where did they end up? They ended up down here, which I don't want them. I want the big groups. The big groups up front. So the Volt Gears is one of the biggest one. And these Grenadiers. And then Volt Gears there. And Volt Gears first. Right. We want the Old Guard in the back. Right, we need to station some troops here. That was what I was looking for. We're gonna station 100 Volt Gears. And that will hopefully keep the Russians off this town. Maybe more, actually. 150. And that will definitely keep the Russians off this town from retaking it. First step on my invasion of Russia is done. Now we're gonna have to march for quite a long period here. So we're gonna hit the villages on the way so we can buy food. Hopefully at some point we'll run into a Russian army. Maybe if they get their troops together at Moscow. We'll be nice to the Russian peasants and we'll buy the food from them rather than steal it. Or at least right now. You might be able to get more food if you raid it. Salisbury was lost. Who did I give Salisbury to? Maybe I forgot to give someone Salisbury and that's why someone... Oh! The Russians do not play fair. It says bandits. But clearly cutthroats paid for by the Tsar. Or any... Maybe it's some of the factions that have destroyed the Senate. Oh, salt. Salt and date fruit. Well, that's not gonna give me anything. we continue on marching. One of those FPS problems that I get sometimes. Just have to sort of... It's stop the recording here and see if it goes over like normally. Right, and it looks like, yeah, it's some weird temporary stuff that goes on that I've never really been able to figure out what it is. Let's see. Still, I've got pretty good food still though, so I'm not starving yet. Let's see the morale. We're still pretty good, but we just took a town a few minutes ago, so that might be part of it. Let's go to Minsk. Oh, I just got paid 25,000 for all my belongings. Besiege the town. Make it so. Lead my troops in the assault. Very good. Right, we set up as before. Oh yeah, I forgot to change it around. I don't want the cuirassiers coming in first. But if I retreat now, I'll probably lose like 100 men. Or like 50 dead and 100 wounded. So there's no point in that. But we got pretty good. We can get the... We didn't get as many Fusiliers, but that's because they've been moved over to the light infantry. So we put the Voltigeurs up there. Grenadiers on the right. Let's see. And then we go for the cuirassier. I don't want to mess them up for the Jäger. Ah, we only have 3 Jägerschützen this time around. See about sending the cuirassier up the center again. And then the rest. Oh, was that my phone? Was it McCabe? Yes, it was. What does he want? Interesting. Right. Have we lost anyone? We've lost 2 wounded. Right, our troops are surging forth. And I do believe it's going pretty good so far. Not too many casualties. We've got some stray grenadiers that are running way too close to the enemy. Let's have the grenadiers fired well over at their spot there, over on the left flank, and see if they can clear this out before we line them up here and maybe do volleys from there. Somewhere around there. And then the light infantry should now move into a flank position right there. And I think it's time, as we do this, to move up the cuirassier straight in the center. It would be a lot easier if they actually would move in like the straight lines that, or the orders I give them. Cuirassiers ready! Ready for the charge! Charge! Right, let's actually tell the grenadiers to hold fire so they can actually move into a good position right there. Same time we take the light infantry. Light infantry, fire! Not as impressive as I thought it would be. They didn't take, they only took out 1 guy, so they clearly need to move closer. The cuirassiers are doing good work though. I guess since the enemy were occupied with the threat moving into their flanks. Light infantry. You will do a volley fires. And you will fire at will. Right, ooh, the grenadiers are in good position as well. I think, I hope. Grenadiers. Attack orders. Volley fire, fire at will. I think we have to tell the, I think we did it in the wrong order, did we? Light infantry, fire in volleys. Was that light infantry? Yeah. Grenadiers. Firing volleys. So we'll have volleys from either side now coming in. That was the light infantry. Let's see if the grenadiers can get their volley off. Kaboom! Haha! Let's see, light infantry. Kaboom! I think they're all aiming wrong. If they start aiming for that cluster down there, then we'll probably see a lot more kills. So we need to clear out some of these. And that guy over there. To get better... get more kills. I think we need to move the grenadiers. They are not doing nearly as well as I thought they would. Grenadiers, you will move there. And light infantry, you will move even closer. And let's see if we can't get some good volleys in there. Problem is we're losing people as we're setting up. There we go. That was a good volley by the grenadiers. Set up down there. Let's see. That was a good volley. It just didn't hit them. They need to aim for that big blob. So if we clean off of... Ooh, the grenadiers are doing good work. The voltigeurs need to pick... I missed at that range. The voltigeurs are back in business. See if they can do that again. Good one from the grenadiers. Let's clean off the people here on the edges. Have we got reinforcements? Nope, we haven't. That's just... Ooh, that was a nice volley. Ah, the enemy's surging forward. Come on. Ooh, nice volley. Grenadiers, give them the volley. How's it going for the grenadiers? The grenadiers only got 2 that shot. We cannot really do this that way, so everyone fired well. We can't wait for them to do volleys. It's not effective anymore. The Fusiliers have got completely utterly destroyed this way. Or the light infantry are. Reinforcements are turning up. We might redraw. Just to be able to set up properly. So although these guys, they're not gonna fire until they get up here, so I guess we'll just keep them going. Let's look at, we've lost 54 men and then 118 wounded. But we quite a bit of reinforcements coming in here. And we've got Fusiliers now as well, 50 of them, so we can move them up right to cover this area. Oh, that was quite a bit of flight there. Someone asked why it is like they're flying around all over the place, and I'm not entirely sure, but it was someone, I think, who said that it was something that was added with the Viking Conquest DLC that made them fly around all over the place. But I'm not sure. It's only these enemies left, actually. I did not realize that we'd already killed 285 enemies. Way! Victory! Oh, Marmont, I didn't even realize you were captive here. Hallelujah! Well, it's not that much of a miracle. Hallelujah! Good thing though is we have arrived at another place where we can buy food. And we need a lot of it. Where do we have marketplace? There. Food. Salt. Bloody Russians. They've replaced all the food with salt. They're doing the scorched earth tactics, and they present us with no food. I should have expected as much going into Russia. Got even more people ready to be upgraded. But I think we'll hold off on that. Otherwise, we can upgrade these guys, the low ones. But otherwise, I think we'll stick with the troops we have. So we need to put some people in here to guard this place. And so we can put Grenadier this time around because we put Voltigeurs in the other one. Manage to garrison. So we'll put some... Actually, let's see, if we upgrade these guys, then we get almost 300 Voltigeurs. So we already have tons of Voltigeurs. We can put then 150 Voltigeurs once again. Right. But we have made quite an effort here. We moved through the cities, and then, but now we have to make a big jump through a big open space to the military depot, and then once we've taken the military depot, we once again have to move through an open space where we might see starvation, which is going to be troublesome, to say the least. And so far we've lost... Well, we have stationed 300 men, so that's not too bad. So we've lost about maybe 100 killed then, so far. Maybe a bit more. But that's not too bad, given what we've taken. But this jump right here and then over to... Maybe we'll go up to there, or maybe we can cross the river down there. But the easiest would be, or the best one would be, to close in towards Moscow as soon as possible. They managed to take Salzburg. In the middle of... In the middle right there. Salzburg doesn't have any cities connected to it. Ah, it's under siege, that's good. My generals will take it back. Maybe we can take back this one as well. Because I think this one part of the Austrians that the Russians took. But yeah, looking at the timer, I think I'm gonna end it here. Given the fact that the time. And then for the next episode, we'll probably make the final jump here. And then we might get final Legil victory, and in which case I will end the campaign. So, I hope you enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Bye.